Welcome back to another episode of PBJ. I'm Jasmine, and if you're new here, I'm a plant mom aspiring to be a plant collector, and this is my journey so far. So today we're doing something a little different. I found a little gardening kit at, where did I find it? Goodwill, like $5 the other day. So I thought we'd tear into it together. I know this is a complete opposite season to be starting herbs, but I don't know how old the seeds are, so I thought I'd at least give it a try. So let's go do it. Yeah, like I was saying, I got this cute little organic home garden kit at Goodwill. It's by Spade to Fork, so it's herbs. I have no idea how old this is, but even though it's like fall, I thought I'd go ahead and give it a try. So let's get into it. First things first is the package is adorable. Yes, look. And then also it has this really cute quote by Audrey, what was her name? Hepburn, saying like, plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow, which is really cute. Apparently she gardened, didn't know that. We have our herbs. So it looks like we have parsley. We have thyme, sage, basil, and cilantro. Let's see. Okay, so here's what we got going on. They've got these cute little these name cards. I don't know, we're going with it. Placards. It's really cute because you can also put what date you planted them on, which is going to be super nice. And then they also provide like a culinary kit, which is neat. And then it kind of how to do this whole thing. Saying that you need lots of sunlight, makes sense. That you need to water, also makes sense, but don't overwater. They need good ventilation and lots of fresh air, check, will do. And they need some love. Choose a location you'll visit frequently. Solid, makes sense. Kit contains 5 organic peat pots. Great, peat, lovely. 5 organic soil discs, non-GMO seed tubes, which we just saw, and then 5 custom wood plant marker labels. That's what they are. Okay, so prepping your soil. Let's get the contents out first, because y'all know I'm not very good at following instructions. So let's see how I do today. Oh God, I feel like, hold up, wait a minute. I feel like I'm missing something. I'm not surprised. Yeah, it's definitely already been in this buddy. There's supposed to be 5 of these. You know what? Goodwill purchase, that's okay. Luckily, I have other pots I can use. These have already been ripped into. What did they do? This one seems lighter than the others. They all have seeds, so you need to place 1 soil disc in an empty bowl. Heat 1 cup of water to warm hot water temperature. Okay. And then pour half of the water into the bowl and allow the soil disc to soak it up. Then pour the rest of the cup of water over the disc while stirring with a fork. Soil discs take 2 to 3 minutes to expand and work faster with warmer water. Be patient and give 8 ounces of water several minutes to soak in the soil. Careful, overwatered soggy soil is bad for planting. Okay, I'm gonna use 2 of these, and then the other 3, I'm going to use my regular potting soil. So that's the plan. So I'm going to go heat up my water. I'll be right back. Okay, I've warmed up some soil, or water. Warmed up some water. Don't know how much is actually in the bowl. I just got a bowl and I warmed up water. So as I said, I'm going to take 2 of these guys. Just gonna put them together because whatever. And then I'm just gonna toss some water in there. I forgot my fork. So we're gonna let these guys soak. This is what it looks like, just so you can see. It's just a gross mixture of soil pucks, which look like coffee pucks after you make an espresso shot. And they're just sitting here. So they are expanding. Pretty cool to see, I will say. Expansion. Domain expansion. I hope somebody out there watches Jujutsu Kaisen. So, all right, I'm just gonna roll them around a little bit and like, I don't know, take the soil off as it expands. So it actually is soil and not just water in here with soil pucks. And I'm gonna go off camera to do this, so I'll see y'all in a minute. Okay, so I wasn't exactly patient with it, and I ended up just breaking the soil apart. And then I did accidentally add too much water, but this is how it turned out. I'm not super impressed with it. It smells like cardboard, which makes me extremely nervous. Again, I don't know how old this is, and I'm gonna put just some Grow Queen fertilizer because just in case it is as old as I feel like it is, probably needs some nutrients. And what plant is gonna be mad at a little fertilizer? So soil is a little moist, but I think it's gonna be fine because again, who knows how old the seeds are or if they'll even like germinate or whatever. Just adding a little more fertilizer just for safekeeping. Okay, now that our soil is mixed and hydrated, we need to see what our next steps are. And that looks like you gotta scoop in loose handfuls of soil into your first herb pot. Do not pack densely, okay? Let it sit lightly in the pot for best airflow. Fill pot to a ½ inch from the ring, being sure to save a little soil to cover the plant seeds. Heard. Okay. We're going to fill this baby up to about a ½ inch from the top, and we're not gonna pack in, which is something I'm very good at doing. Okay, we're about halfway up or a ½ inch up. So in this one, I think we're gonna do thyme because I have a card for it. Where are you, thyme? All right, I'm just gonna pour it all in there because again, who knows how old these guys actually are, and I want to make sure we give them the best chance we can. All right, I'm gonna fill to the top. We're gonna let it go. Here's the thyme. Let's see if it actually works. Go ahead and just do the rest of them. And I think the other card name labeler I have is sage. So that's the next one I'll do. So here's the sage. It's interesting the difference in the seed type. The thyme was really small and there were a ton of them in here, where sage is a little bit larger. I don't know if you can see in my hand, but they're much larger. I'll show you the rest of them as we go. So I'm trying to spread them as evenly as possible. Didn't do a very good job. And I'm just gonna fill the top. I'm kind of excited for this. Okay, sage. So I have a little bit of this weird soil left, so I'm just gonna go through and do the rest of them and see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna move on to just my gardening soil because there wasn't a ton of the other. Okay, for this, we're gonna go in with basil. Let's see what these seeds look like. They're kind of like the thyme. There's a lot of them. They're little. Okay, I'm gonna spread these out evenly and we'll cover the rest of the way. What's neat about this is hopefully we can see the roots grow. Awesome. So because I don't have a name card or a label, I'm just going to do it like that and it'll be fine. Okay, let's move on. We've got parsley and cilantro left. I'm super excited to see how this goes and see if they actually even do anything. All right, we're gonna go with parsley. These are really cute. They're like color, kind of. They almost look like really tiny sunflower seeds. Then this guy here, so I know what it is. Cute. And then last but not least is the cilantro. All right, let's see what it looks like. Oh, these are way different than all of the others. Well, they're almost like sage, just a like hay brown color. Cool, cilantro. Never would have known that if I didn't do this project. Okay, all right, what I'm going to do now is I'm gonna take the water, it's cold now, and just water, the seeds that weren't in the hydrated water that we made from the pucks. I'm just gonna give them a light dose. Yay! I have a pretty big mess to clean up, but I'm gonna figure out where they go. We'll be right back. This is how they turned out, which I think that they're super cute. I put a little extra Grow Queen on top and then gave them a really good water just to make sure that they're doing okay. And then I have decided that I'm going to just put them in my greenhouse. I think that is the best place for them right now until I can think of something better. The only concern that I have in my greenhouse is it doesn't always have the best airflow. I've been trying to like open the doors, nights and stuff, just to make sure there's some flow in there. Because at the moment my fans aren't working. It's something I am trying to do, just not there yet. So I'm gonna go put them in there and I'll show you the last bit. So yeah. Well, here they are in my greenhouse. You can see that I have my basil, my sage, my, what is it, cilantro, thyme, and then parsley. So stay tuned how they turned out. I'll probably be reporting a lot on this on my TikTok. So if you haven't followed me over there, it's just at plantsbyJasmine. PBJ, you know, that's where you'll find me. So quick and easy little video for you guys this week. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Plants by Jasmine. I'll see you guys on the next one.